Life by Christ restoration, transformation, hope healing, dominion, mentoring, impartation of the word, effectual prayers, flow of the Spirit, worship, charity, and interactive. Live your life with Dr. Loveth.
Hello, friends. I'd like to welcome you to this amazing Live Your Life episode. I'm so excited to have you here. Remember, it is live your life according to God's purpose. There's a way to live. There's a way to live such that your life will be great. There's a way to live such that you will live a life of total fulfillment by Christ. And that's what Live Your Life is about. So you're welcome once again. What a joy. All right, so today I have a lot of teachings this period that border on soul matters. That is matters of the soul. Matters of the soul. Observably, many of the things that affect a lot of people today are not solely things that are physical, that are visible, that are tangible. Some of the things, some of the weights that people carry today are not necessarily physical logs, so to say. Most of the weights people bear today are intangible. The burden of worry, the burden of regret, the burden of shame, of disappointment, unhealthy cravings, mindsets, choices. Yes, they may not be visible, but they affect the outer aspects of you as a person. They have the ability to influence your everyday life, your relationship. So let's get this. Your body is the outer physical and visible side of you. That it is visible doesn't mean that the invisible aspect of you is not important. Because it is possible to look so great and put together on the outside, yet one is messed up on the inside. It's very possible. So I have a question for you. Have you tried relating with someone that is so beautiful, so handsome, yet is emotionally or mentally unstable? How did it go? How did your relationship with such a person go? Would you say that it was a great relationship? Would you say that it was a successful relationship? I guess not. I guess not. So, there's an increased war that is raging against the soul today. Kudos to the distractions here and there from the media and so many other weird spaces today. There's a huge war waging that is raging against the soul, against the soul of people. They're living in their bodies, but there's a war that is going on the inside. A terrible war. But before I take it further, we need to understand what it means. This term, the soul, what does it imply? What aspects of you, of your inner being, do we term as the soul? The soul comprises of your feelings. The activities of the soul center on your feelings, that is our emotions. Our minds, that is responsible for thinking, for processing, for reasoning, imagining stuff. And our will, which is responsible for the choices that we make. Our will. So these aspects of people are the aspects that inform the things that people do on a day-to-day basis. So when you observe someone living the way they are living, the way they are relating, it's not far-fetched. It stems from within. It stems from within. It's about, it's reflective upon the conditions within that person, the conditions of the soul. And that's why the apostle in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 11, reading the New Living Translation, he said something. He said, dear friends, I warn you as temporary residents and foreigners. This place we are in, this space we are occupying, is not our destination. Hello? It's not our destination. He said, I warn you as temporary residents and foreigners here on earth to keep away from worldly desires that wage war against your very souls. Okay, to put it differently, be careful not to pursue things to the extent that you lose yourself. Be careful not to run after things to the extent that you lose yourself. All right? Based on the things that you see, the things that you hear, the things that you engage in. You know, these things, be careful not to allow those things that you see, you hear, to affect you, to influence you, to corrupt your soul. And that's why I said, you losing your soul because of all these things is a question. Is the worst thing that can happen to you. 3 John verse 2 says, Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospereth. My friend, hear this. Your life is as rich as your soul. It's as rich as your soul. Your entire life. And that's why you need to pay attention to the well-being of this very vital aspect of you. Because the choices that you make, the things that you do, are predicated on the condition of your soul.